Behold, I am doing a new thing. God is raising up the Joshua generation, which is going to break all traditions found in the previous generation. Okay, Moses came out of Egypt, okay, out of the world, okay, to lead God's people. Okay, it's interesting the way God does things. He didn't bring somebody that was already in captivity. Okay, one of the Israelites that were slaves and bonded. Okay, matter of fact, he saved one who went to the world, okay, to Egypt, was raised by the world, Egypt, okay, had the traditions of the world, Egypt, and this is the one that God chose to be the deliverer of the children of Israel. Moses' challenge was dealing with a grumbling generation, a complaining generation that every time there was a challenge. So, what does that have to do with today? Okay. Today, we see the people that have been in church, grew up in the church all their lives. Okay. More specifically, I've had the, opportunity to live down south where it's considered the Bible Belt. In the Bible Belt, we find churches just about in every corner, on every street. There's a church of God this, the church that, the holiness church. I mean, it's a church for every corner. However, God is doing a new thing. The Joshua generation. What do I mean by that? If we take God's word for what it is, okay, he tells us that just as it was in the days of Noah, okay, where people were marrying, giving into marriage, and so on, so shall it be when the Son of Man returns. So, what does that mean for the church, for the older generation? Well, they're going to be so comfortable in their own holiness that they're going to forget about God's holiness. Let us not forget that God said in his word that the sign that's going to follow his return is that he's going to pour out his spirit upon all flesh. Young men will dream dreams and old men will prophesy, or vice versa. So discerning the time, seeing things for what it is, I see that happening right now with this generation. Okay. What happens is that we get things twisted up. Many are going to miss the boat because of being stuck on tradition and having a form of godliness but denying the power thereof. Wake up